Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode here at the Portcast. Today, we have another special guest with us today. This guy I've seen in the courts with one of the smoothest games I've seen. Someone who still has a love for the game and always has the biggest smile in the court. Also a person who the older ballers envy because of the joy and happiness he exudes that takes the old ballers back to the days of when they was on the court. Do you mind introducing yourself?
How y'all doing, Portcast? It's my guy, I'm Mr. Yagga Pratt, Yagga Pratt to be exact. Pleasure to have, G. Pleasure to be here, G. Thank you to have me, man.
Thank you for taking time out to come here. So first, we must address the name Yagga. Where did that name come from?
Honestly, I was in the shout out my boys Jason, Nelson, Mike, Skate. We all like friends, grew up together. It was just something that we always used to say, and then we just ran with it. I ended up throwing the acronym on there with the "You are God's greatest accomplishment." That was me, but other than that, the Yagga was literally like a team effort thing. That was just something we used to say all the time. We didn't really ever even know why. We just really said it, and then I kind of ran with it a little bit and threw it into the, branding side of the things, made it "You are God's greatest accomplishment," and it's just been only up from there. You know how it is when you throw God in something. It's always gonna jump out to the next level. So I'm pretty sure that's what they heard the meaning of it. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's actually nice, fire. So people wanted to be a part of it. That's how that happened.
Okay. And as a kid, what were some of the things that you were into?
I played football, baseball, basketball, but as a kid, I'm kind of sound crazy, but I was like a wrestling nerd. I was always watching Monday nights, trying to catch the TV for that. But other than that, basketball, sports in general, but basketball has really never left me since I've been I want to say 10, 11 years old. I just told my dad I wanted to take it serious one day. He said, well, if you're going to take it serious, you're going to take it all the way serious and not be half-stepping. So shout out Pops for that, I guess. Yeah, just giving me that, never quitting attitude, always coming ready mindset. You ain't always going to have the best days, but you going to fight through it no matter what, so.
Okay, and so outside of your family, what was your first love? Also, not including the ladies.
Oh, okay, yeah. My first real true love, honestly, I would say is basketball. I never really I was playing other sports, but when that basketball got in my hand and I started shooting that basketball, I don't know, it's nothing else ever really mattered after that. That trying to perfect that craft just took everything that I could possibly have in my mind and body. So obviously, that really truly was my first love. I love the game still to this day. So you saw me play before, the love that I bring out to the game, whether I'm playing, hosting, doing whatever, it don't necessarily got to be playing, but I just try to stay involved with the game no matter what. So I feel that's truthfully my first love.
And where did you learn the game?
Bridgeport. I honestly, my dad put the ball in my hands first and foremost, told me this is an option we got. You could take this route and go do what you could do with it, or you could do whatever else. You're just not gonna be at home on the TV, and you're not gonna be in the street. So it's one or the other. You're gonna get a job, or you're gonna play the sport. So I love my father for that. Mom's Dukes too. They always kept it cordial with me. Just let me know, we're gonna give you the outlet. You just choose whichever one you wanna go through, and then we all number one fans from that. So my dad pretty sure. I did a couple of Bentley techniques growing up, King's kids growing up, shout out to family, they molded me into where I ended up being getting to the furthest level I could get to, and then doing everything. So without them, I wouldn't be nothing. I'm not gonna lie to you. The community, kind of Rafaela Taylor Center, Fly, shout out my guy Oliver Tubman, those type of people. I'm forever indebted and owe them for the rest of my life pretty much, because without them I wouldn't be it wouldn't be no Yagga, to be honest. Ain't no Yagga Pratt. It's just who knows what I'll be doing now. Like, so I thank God for them every day, you know. So yeah, that's where it came from.
So it pretty much sounds like basketball saved your life.
Absolutely.
And what was it that made you fall in love with the game?
Man, where do I start? I mean, other than like obviously my favorite player. I mean, if you can't tell already, I'm Kobe Bryant. I'm in that era, so like I like seeing the Michael Jordans when I'm like a little kid, and then the Kobe when I'm actually like understanding of the game and then knowing the game. I kind of realized them like came to a quick instant thought that yeah, this is actually the greatest game in the world. So I don't know what I'll be doing if I'm not doing this, you know. So I felt like seeing those type of players, and honestly, like you mentioned some of the names earlier in our little talk before this, but like you know, Big Dan, Upchurch, Phil Plummer. I'm a Harden guy, so like seeing those type of guys as a baby, and then you know Jason Holyfield, Eugene Petway. These is all guys like Snook Rogers. These is all guys like Sharoy. I played with Sharoy Bentley, but Charlesy. These are all guys that I watched, like growing up. Melly, Shawnee, Cass Rock. You know, like these. So when I'm seeing these guys and I'm seeing like how great they becoming and like how like honestly the love they was getting more than anything, like going there and everybody jumping on them after games. You know, like that type of atmosphere. I wanted to recreate. I wanted to be that next Sharoy Bentley, that next Jamel Jones, you know, like trying to show the world like, yeah, I could do certain things too, you know, like these guys is great, but I feel like I'm pretty good in my own right, you know?
And what were some of the things that made you a better player?
Oh, man. So I'll give you a short little, I went to Buisness my freshman year for a little bit, playing like, we didn't really do like summer basketball or anything like that, and then like I go to Hardin, and it's just like a whole nother world, running from Hardin to the park, like doing GE Park, you know, hills, God knows what all the regiment that, you know, Mr. Bentley wanted to do for us, his words was trying to turn us from boys to men. So like I feel like that atmosphere made me ready for any and everything, to be honest. Like I never thought that I would even be here today telling you like, yeah, I ran cross country for 4 years, like, but that was just something we had to do. So if you wanted to be a part of it, you gonna do it. And you know, that sent that mind state to me like, you ain't gonna just give up because it's something you don't like doing. You know, like I don't know who loves running, but I'm not that one, you know, like, so when I got that opportunity and I had to become that person, running just adapted into me because I wanted to do whatever I had to do to make the team, to be on the team, and not only make the team, but to play in the game. Bentley, see you dedicated on this side, you got to be dedicated when the basketball game in here, you know, so just keeping it a little, like, keeping the light on your mind, like if you want to, in order to become this, you got to go through these little steps to get to where you want to get to, so.
So life is like a roller coaster. You have your ups and you have your downs. What was your biggest heartbreak in basketball?
Oh, man. I think it was, honestly, I think it was my senior year, probably losing in the state semifinals. Stratford, shout out to Red Devils. Yeah, they got us. Yeah, Russ Payton, Brandon Sherrod. Wasn't no like bad team at all. They won the whole thing, so obviously it wasn't no bad team. But like, just getting one game behind, like, and you at the championship, that kind of like left a sour taste in my mouth. Like it wasn't like something I really was like, I really wanted to ever see happening to me. And then, like I said, like I went to Buisness, so you know, losing to Stratford is like not ideal in my world, but like, hey, it happened, you know. So got to give credit to them, great staff, great players, but. If I could say anything like crush me, I still to this day wish we could have had that. We had some minor setbacks. I ain't gonna say too much. He know who he is, but still love you, buddy. You know that. But you know, everything happens for a reason. Like that kind of like got me to knowing like you ain't always gonna have ups, like you said in this game. This game come with a lot of topsy-turvy. One day you up, one day you down. But can you still be consistent? Can you still prevail? And get to where you want to get to in life. And I feel like, yeah, that if I had to say a heartbreak for sure.
What did that heartbreak do to you or impact you? Did it motivate you?
Oh, yes, 1,000%. Never, in the beginning, you don't really know what it is. You just full of like all emotions. You sad. Like when the game was over, I'm crying. Obviously, it's my last game. I remember like it was yesterday, and it was, I ain't gonna tell my age, but it was a long time ago. And like, I'm just, like I look at stuff like that example right there taught me how to go about the rest of my life with. I remember like having a conversation with Mr. Bentley after the game, telling me how proud he was of me and just hoping that I use this as a stepping stone, like never hang my head too low or hold it up too high. You always stay humble and stay in the middle no matter what, for reasons like that, because you never know what could happen. You gotta just keep staying tunnel vision. And like, I realized that it ain't about winning or losing after that game. It was about the effort. Like, I left everything I had on the floor, and if I had to do it again, obviously I would want to win, but I don't want to change my effort.
Okay, and you're still heavily involved in the game, now more on the side of teaching the game, right. And you also have a league that you started. So let's talk about that league.
Yes, League of Love. Season 5 coming up, May 24th, on season 5, like I said, 5 years of this. It's been great. Getting great feedback from the community, adults. It's an adult league, so I got from the ages, I guess you could say 20 to 50, to be honest. Like, yeah, like Phil Plummer, shout out my OGs, Taz, they still there hooping every year, bringing their little crew with them, and I love it, and my younger guys, they think they got them every time, and they surprise them every year. We have people from Stanford, New York, all the way to the opposite side of Hartford, New Britain, come out to Bridgeport. It's just a different scenery for young kids to see. I just wanted to like bring that back to the city that, people got all these like so-called bad expectations on, and all these like words of this is not the right place to be at. But when that basketball in the air and all them people coming from all these different towns, they like, it don't seem that bad, like what's going on? Well, when I was there, ain't nothing happened to me, so I just want to keep bringing that up. Me and I would say Puda, Earl Coleman, shout out my guy Scale. We like trying to, do something to keep the name of Bridgeport as a good name and not like one of the ones that people don't want to be a part of when they hear it. So that's just my like main focus with the League of Love. Like if you love what you're doing, you'll never stop doing it. So I feel like no matter how old I get, if I just keep my love for the game, it'll just keep returning the love back to me. So
now you mentioned the kids. So I know you, along with a Color of Positive Thought, Harry Bell, you guys are offering a basketball camp. What's the goal of this camp?
Okay, so I don't know if I said this a couple of times already. Bentley technique was something that I grew up under. So we calling it the Yagga technique. It's just like to keep the moment. That's my guy. I don't know. I'm a little biased. East End baby, obviously. Like been through all the trials and tribulations that the East End has gave us and carried through with us and doing everything that we could for it. But I just wanted to show Harry. First of all, thank God for Harry. I mean, he gave me the opportunity to showcase my talents, my platform to the kids, and that has been nothing but great since. We just threw a March Madness tournament. Oh man, you was there. That was incredible. So the kids, they starting to catch on to the Color of Positive Thought. They always been with the Yagga. This is the basketball world I'm talking about, because here you always take care of the kids, but like on the basketball aspect, he wanted to change it up and wanted me to, he said, well, I can't do it without you. And next thing I know, we running wild out there, going and taking everything by storm. So yeah, Yagga technique, we're gonna be doing drills, playing a lot of like fun competition games. I just wanna make it sure that like the technique camp is just like something that we doing to let you know that you're getting better every day. I just love like seeing stuff like that because I just want to keep giving something else to the community. And Harry has blessed me with the gym and the facility to do that certain things to it. So I feel like now is the best time to ever get that going. We're gonna try out with like 50 kids first, see if it go free. Obviously, Color of positive thought. You hear that 9 times out of 10, you got something going that's possibly free. So we're gonna try to like do everything we can to make it a safe, nice environment. Show other people, not just Bridgeport kids. It's gonna be you'll see it's gonna be Stratford, Stanford got a couple kids already interested coming out, New Haven as well. So I'm just thankful, Waterbury. I'm just thankful to even have this platform going to be able to do this. It's just always about the game. So I just wanted to reinvent that lifestyle for the kids. Like it's a lot of youth out here, I hate to say it, but killing youth, like, or shooting or doing something that's just not of that nature for us. And I don't want that to be the future generation. I want it to end where it's ending now and just get them out now, and then let's focus on the kids that we need to focus on and get them out to the next level.
So as a coach, a ref, and a teacher of the game, you're obviously teaching the fundamentals of the game. Is there something else that's non-basketball related you want the kids to learn, perhaps something they can take away and use outside of the game of basketball?
I feel like you need to get the mindset of persistence. Like, you gotta like keep going no matter what. There's always gonna be challenges and obstacles, but you can't teach a kid how to have the heart. That's just something you gotta be built with. You gotta build it up as much as you can. You ain't gonna have the most bravest, you ain't gonna be the most bravest girl or guy in the world. And when you first start, you ain't gonna make every shot, but are you gonna take the shots you gonna take still after the miss? And that's really like what I used to like thrive on. It's like you miss 1,000% of the shots you don't take. Like, and that's just in life in general, not the job you want, the girl you want, the guy you want, whatever the case may be. You can't get it if you don't take the shot. Like, you got to give your chance the opportunity to go out there and give it everything you got. And that starts with just putting your foot through the door and saying, here I am, Like, I just want all the kids to say, like, I might not be the best I am right now, but hey, I'm here at Yagga Technique. I'm here at League of Love trying to figure out where I need to work on and my little kinks, and what my help and all the staff help that we got out there. I hope that I could, I can't teach you that, but install that in you to let you know, like, you don't have to be the best to work with the best ethic, like the best energy, the best everything that you could possibly have, and to become the best that you can be. So,
okay. So I want you to take a look at this picture and tell me who this person is and the impact they had on your life. I'm sure they are the biggest cheerleaders that you ever had.
Oh my God. Yes, for sure. Okay. Mom Dukes. Do I show it? All right. Mom Dukes. Okay, yeah. So, the biggest cheerleader I ever had in my life, for sure. Rest in peace. Love her so to death. Where do I start? My rock. We've been through everything together, obviously. My mom was 20 on her. She had me. I was like her best friend and her baby boy at the same time. Man, yeah. She always she was just my reasoning. Like whenever I thought like, Ma, I can't do this. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to have all these people at Newfield Park. It's Newfield Park. Like, my mom was like, what you mean? Newfield Park is the greatest park in history. East End, to the death of her, love her. Like, just making me see stuff in a different light that I honestly never thought I would ever be able to see. Like, I know, like, she up there dying laughing right now because I'm trying to express it without, tearing up or like, forgive me for the stuttering. But yeah, like, it's just like, I know I'll never be able to recreate those memories with her, but I always know that I would cherish those memories for the rest of my life. Like, everybody like, when your mom passed, like, you like never stop. Like, I never seen you like not, like still happy, still wanting to be a part of everything. And it was just because like my mom seen me do a lot of stuff like in the world. I never had a bad moment with my mom ever. So it's like, like people like, we might have argued or I was like, I don't remember ever arguing with her. Like, I got plenty of spankings and whoopings because, I'm just a knucklehead out there doing stuff I'm not supposed to be doing. But the love from her, I knew I felt that every day. I experienced love my whole life. Like her, my grandmother, my aunts, my uncles, my dad. They just never like showed me nothing else but love. So I try to like show that to the community back. Like Yagga only wants to be a part of love situations. We don't want no hate, no negativity. That's not what we here for. Like, you know, like people, like kids, prime example, they like, how you get all the kids to play from this? Play like one kid from PT, the other kid from the south, like the west. How you getting all these guys to play together? Because if you love the game, it's not about it's not about where I'm from or where it's at. It's about where I'm trying to go.
So you're doing a lot of positive things here in the city, and I would say that you're in the biggest game of your life right now with doing all these positive things in the city. Your mom is looking down and she's still cheering on you from the best seat possible in heaven. What do you say to her?
I say, hi, Mom. I love you still, you know that. I would just tell her, like, Ma, you know, like, the goal is still to do better. Like, keep going, do more, always achieve more. You know, Yagga's still thriving. I know you see your grandbabies getting bigger, everybody doing good. It's been tough, but it's not been impossible. Like, you was right. You was always right. Like, you just made me see things I never really thought I was gonna be able to see. And you just came out and just showed me, like, I'm your oldest boy, so I gotta take care of everybody. I can't take care of nobody if I don't take care of myself. So I just gotta keep remembering that. And I would love to, you know, let's see, the best thing that could possibly happen to me is the fact that something that she created for me, and that's the Yagga version.
Or which one do you enjoy the most? Being a basketball player or teaching the games to the youth?
I know this might seem shocking because of the way I play basketball, but I just felt a love with teaching. The messages that I was getting from the kids, like just Coach Yagga, like, I know we didn't have a great season, but you ain't never like give up on us. Like, you always was there for us. I tried to do the best I could. Even when my work schedule don't agree with it, I still find time to get you. You know, might not have been at this practice, but after practice, you know, trying to get them the accessibilities to get to where they want to get to. Because like I told you earlier, to me, it don't matter about the wins or losses, it matter about the effort. If I'm giving everything if you give me everything you got for the whole 40 minutes of the game, I can't be mad about how the game turned out. Because the game was only gonna be the game. But the coaches, they looking at that effort. They looking at, this man is down by 10, 20 points, and you would think he's winning the way he's playing. Like, I can't believe how he's playing, you know, and teaching the kids that, trying to install that in them, and then actually seeing them like develop that mindset and develop that character to where, like, you know, like, a loss not gonna stop me from coming back the next day trying to still be better. That's priceless to me. Like, prime example, the March Madness tournament. These like 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, that was something that they'll remember for the rest of their lives. The way they having interviews with me on the sideline after the games, they like, what is going? I'm like, who knows? You know, you might have 1,000 interviews coming up. We don't know how good you gonna be. You ain't done becoming who you are, you know? So, like, them seeing that, and I think, like, them just knowing that Yagga really got, like he really cared for us. He one of the best motivation, one of our best motivators that we got. Like, he never gonna give away, like, shy away. You might not be happy with what I'm saying during the games, but after the games, I loved it. I see why you did that, Coach. Like, you know, like, I was out of it. You, like, I don't know how you did it, but you got me right. Like, you got my mind back. I just call it the Yagga technique from now on. So that's it right there. Yeah.
And how can people follow and support the Yagga Love movement?
Oh, that's simple. At Yagga Dynasty on Instagram, at Yagga Dynasty on Facebook, Yagga Pratt. That's me. You can follow me. I'm an open book. I could definitely help with anything. I would say, like, the best way to support for me, like, other than like giving us like chances to get venues and helping us with like the funding part of it, is just to show up. Like, you can support Yagga for free by just coming to the gym, coming in, enjoying the games, enjoying all the kids, giving everything they got, enjoy the adults, trying to show they still got stuff, you know, like, that's, to me, like, my biggest love that you can receive is the appearance. You being there and showing me, like, you know, like, yeah, I'm taking my time out of my day to come see what you present to the world, and honestly, I promise you, you won't regret it. I had so many people finally show up and like, where have I been? Like, I can't believe this is the most entertaining league I ever been to. I've never seen all these people playing these different, and it's like, welcome to Yagga League, you know, like, so I try to, like, get that aspect. I don't say too much. Like, I don't claim to be the best competition-wise. People just give me that tap, that little, like, I guess that headstone on it. So I take it, you know, like, I'm glad to know that everybody that I played against is trying to come out and show they love and appreciation for the game still. And, like, and honestly for Yagga, like, they know Yagga means you are God's greatest accomplishment.
All right, Yagga, I'd like to thank you for taking time out your busy schedule to come on this platform and talk about all the great things that you are doing in the city of Bridgeport and letting people know that it's more than just a game of basketball. It's about community building and bringing people together through basketball.
Yes, G, I want to thank you. I know I'll be telling you thank you all the time, man. From the first day I met you, I can't lie. You've been great for us. The kids, they saw you out there with the cameras, man. You know, you don't just bring out one, you bring out the whole studio system. So, like, they saw you with that. They're like, Yagga, you really got this going? Like, I'm like, no, G got this going. He's the great, that's the gears behind this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole message behind this. And G, we can't thank you enough, man. You've been doing great for us. It's from the bottom of my heart.